Hello CAD students, I'm back with another demonstration. This time I'm going to do the exterior doors. Should be a relatively quick demonstration. What we completed last time was the windows all the way around the outside of the project, and this time we're going to do just the exterior doors. So it's this one, this one, this one, this one, this one, and this one. There's 6 exterior doors in total. So the doors that we're going to use over are this one, this double door, the 2 28 by 80 door. So I'm going to copy that and bring that over here, get it kind of in the general area. And I'll put it on the door layer, a door, and rotate it to put it in the correct orientation. So, all right. Now, looking at my floor plan, I know that this door right here is centered on the building. So it's going to be centered right on this line that I've drawn earlier. I'm going to move that into alignment with that line using the move command. Snap to that center point right there as my snap point, as my base point. Bring it straight down and snap. All right, and I can bring it over now. Again, use the move command. Select my door. After I'm done selecting object, press enter, select my base point, and snap it right to that line right there. Now I need to draw the lines that will represent the inside of the door frame or the for the wall. So I'm going to start the line command and draw a line right there. Start the line command and draw a line on the other side. You use trim to trim out those inner lines. So TR, TR, press enter, select everything with a right to left selection, press the space bar for enter, click on this line, that line, that line, and that line to get rid of them, and then I have to change the layer of that little line right there and there. So use match properties. Click on match properties, click the line that has the properties I want, click the line of that has the properties I want to change, and this one I want to change also. Alright, so now since I have the door and these little pieces of wall, I can copy both of those, or all 3 of those elements, to the next wall location. So I'm going to use the copy command. Select them with this time with a left to right, because I don't want to select the wall. I just want the objects that are inside of the window of my selection window there. So just like that, that'll select the door and those 2 little lines. Press the space bar for enter. Base point doesn't really matter where I use. I'm just going to grab it and start moving it this way. And look at the number that's by my cursor to see what number it is, then round it off to a good round number. I'll say 9'6" for this one. Type in 9'6", press enter. All right, I can do the same thing, copy going the other way. 9'6". Now use the trim command, TR, enter. Select everything with a right to left, enter, click, 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 and click. Alright, so that looks pretty good. And I'm going to copy one of these doors to this side over here, so copy, and I'm going to copy the lines too, the little lines that are part of the door. Use this as my base point. And I'm going to put it right, doesn't matter where, I'm just going to put it somewhere in the wall so it's aligned with the wall. The snap I'm using is called the nearest snap. I'm only turning this on for a one-time click, so I'm using a snap override. What I did was I typed in the shortcut for the one-time override, which is NEA, which stands for nearest. So NEA. So let me show you that again. I'll start the copy command. Select my objects with a left to right selection this time. Press enter. It says specify base point, so I'm going to click this line, that little end point right there, because I know that's the point I want to put on the other side. And now I'm going to, because I can't, it's hard to snap exactly where I want. I just want to snap somewhere here. It doesn't matter really where. So I type NEA, which means nearest, hit enter, and that puts me in the mode to do the nearest snap. So it will snap anywhere on that line, only on the line, not off the line, but on the line. So I could do this line or that line, but I want this one. I'm going to click right there. All right. Now I need to put it kind of in the spot of where it needs to be. For this wall, there is a pocket wall, pocket door, and a double door. So this is kind of a weird one here. This one's going to be centered on this space here from this room. So I'm going to draw just a construction line, a line that I'm going to erase after I'm done. From there to perpendicular to there. And then from the midpoint of that line straight out. That'll be where I'm going to locate the door. Move command. Select that left to right. Base point is the center of the door. Go straight up, snap. All right, now I can erase my temporary lines and then trim these out. So since this is a pocket door, obviously I'm going to have to add, I'm going to have to make this wider. This one here and this one here need to be 8 inches. So I'm going to move this out 2 inches and move this out 2 inches. And then I'll have to adjust this a little bit. I'll grip edit that, just bring it back to there. And I can grip edit that. And I can grip edit this over here. And grip edit that. All right, now I got to do the same thing on the other side. So I'm just going to move this wall 2 inches over to the left, 2. I'm going to use the chamfer command, CHA, that line and that line, this line and that line. All right. So I'm going to add a pocket door here. It's 2'4". So for the pocket doors, we haven't really talked about these yet, but I'm going to demonstrate the process of creating one. So the panel that goes in here, this is a double pocket door. There's one on each side. The panel that's going to go in here is going to be 2 inches wide, the panel, the door panel, and the length of it will be half the distance of the opening. So the distance from here to there is 4'8", so it'll be 2'4". So I need a rectangle that is 2'4" long and 2 inches deep. So I'm going to just draw this out from the center, 2'4". Draw this 1 inch over there and offset that 1 inch. And erase that middle line because I don't need that. Chamfer this right here, chamfer. Draw a little line right here. And then use the join command to join all of those together. So type J and then do a left to right selection so I can select all those. Put that on the right layer. All right. So that's the panel on that side. In the wall, what I want to do is to draw the opening. Okay, so I'm going to offset this line 2 inches, offset this line 2 inches. do that one at least, because I misclicked it. So offset 2. Oh, no, it's right. I just need to trim it there. Okay. And then I'm going to offset this line going up the distance of the door. Now, one shortcut with offset is that if you don't specifically know the distance, or if you don't want to type it in, you can click 2 points, and it will take the distance from the 2 points that you click to set that as the distance for the offset command. So start the offset command, click here and click there. It puts that distance of those 2 clicks into the command. And then click this and go, let me try that again, offset. So click and select object to offset. I did it. It worked out before. It worked out last time. It just looked a little off. There it is. Let me just measure it with distance. Yeah, 2'4". All right, so it worked. So let me chamfer that up. CHA, and then trim out this middle part right here. So that line right there. All right. So that's the way it looks on that side, all right? There's the panel, and there's the pocket that the panel goes into. Now I'm going to mirror all of this to the other side, so I'm going to select all of that. Select, all right, so start the mirror command, MI, select these lines, and select my panel here, and just mirror it. Hit enter. It'll say specify the first point of the mirror line. Click there, and go to the right, and click there. Click no. And then trim out that little piece there. Now I want to move the door into the pocket a little bit, so I'm going to move it up. Half the distance is 1 foot. It was 2'8", right? So it was 1'4". 1'4". And move this one down. 1'4". So that's the way it should look, all right? Now this door is going to be in the exact same spot. Every element of that door is going to be in the same spot, but over here. So I can mirror it about this line right here. So start the mirror command. Select all of this with a left to right selection. It's a blue selection. When I'm done selecting my objects, press enter. Click anywhere on this line here, then go directly to the right till I see the objects down below. And then out here, I'm going to click somewhere. Click. It'll ask, do I want to erase my source objects? The answer is no. And there you go. All right. So I just need to trim out some of these lines, some of these extra lines here. So select all of that. Click that line and that line. So now I have that and that. And the last door I have is this one. So there's one single panel door right there. So I'm going to select, let me measure it. DI from here to there, 2'6", so it's 30 inches. So it's this one, 30 by 80. Copy. Put it on the right layer. Rotate to the correct orientation. And then I'm going to center it on the space. Now, the way I'm going to center it is a tip that, is a way that I like to do it. The tip to quickly kind of select the center of an element is to use a type of snap called the midpoint to 2 points that you click. All right, so I'm going to start the move command. select my door as my object I'm going to move, press enter, and now when it says specify base point, I'm going to hold down control. I'm holding the control key down, right click, and here are all my temporary snaps. I want this one right here, between 2 points. Right there, mid between 2 points. It's going to find the midpoint between 2 clicks that I make. Click this point, and then click this point. So it's going to find the midpoint between those two. And that's where it's snapped to now. So now I just click right there. It's in the, I need to move it up. I need to move it over a little bit more, over to this edge right here. Draw in the lines for the wall. That line. Trim it out. Match properties. And that's it. All done. All right, so there's the exterior doors. Next time we will look at inserting all of the interior doors, which basically is the same procedure. So if you want to go ahead and do that on your own, that's fine, but it's pretty much the same procedure. But I will make a video demonstrating the steps that I go through to do all the doors. Now this one here is a pantry. It's a cabinet, so you don't have to really create that one like that. But all the other interior doors should be created the way they're shown. All right, that's it.